viewers, this is Danny here with the review on Saesee Tiin's Jedi Starfighter, and it has 244 pieces. Its ages 7 to 12. Its number is 9498. It came out in June of 2012, the summer line, and it has two instruction manuals, which I'm kind of confused about because it only has 244 pieces. So I don't know why there's two. But it has a total of 79 pages of instructions. And you get 3 minifigures, 2 which are new, so we'll start with those. Here you get an astromech droid that goes in Saesee Tiin's Starfighter, and this is R3D5. So it kind of sounds like R2D2. The making of it's the same as R2D2. There's no wheel on the back like the Striker class Starfighter. It's just the same normal body of an astromech droid. It's just all green, and it has the gray head, not just a white head, not a green head or something. Just gray with green printing. So yeah, that is the astromech droid. Next, you get Evan Peel, sorry. And there's something wrong with his head. I don't know if this is just my set or just a select few of sets, but if you see his this plastic rubbery piece on the top, like, covers his eyes a lot more than it should. Even on the box it shows that it shouldn't be that much, and it's kind of loose. So if you see, it should be like right here, but instead it's like covering most of his eye. So I'm not sure why it's like that, but I don't know if that's just my set or just a select few, but that's how it is. Otherwise, he's a pretty good minifigure. He's got the short little kid legs. He's got just a little back printing, nice torso printing. And then, like I said, this is kind of loose a little bit. Just, it kind of moves up and down sometimes. But you have these ears, his hair. You got the start of the scar right there. And then his normal face without the headpiece. There you go. There's just one side to it. And that is Evan Peel. And he has a green lightsaber with a chrome handle. And then finally you have Saesee Tiin. Wouldn't be this set without him. And he is not new, because he is in the T6 Jedi shuttle and in Palpatine's arrest with a cape. So he has a green lightsaber with chrome handle. Some nice printing on his torso, white arms, some back printing, one-sided face. It's kind of like an old man if you take away everything else, just his head. Then it looks a lot better when you put on his headpiece. So that is Saesee Tiin. And then you have his Starfighter, which I think is probably the best Starfighter so far that Lego has made. It is longer than the other Starfighters. I grabbed Plo Koon's Starfighter. So as you can see, it's a little bit longer. You can see that they're lined up. It's a little bit longer, which I like. For $30, you should be getting it longer. But the one thing I don't like that they did about it is they put these smaller pieces right here, this gray piece, on the landing gear. And although it works fine, I think it'd be more stable and better if it had the long ones like on the old Starfighters. I don't know why they took that away. Yeah, and then I like the astromech droid compartment. It's just the basic one where you, those two studs right there. just clips in. There's no like ejection button, because the thing I don't like about those is just like when you're playing around with it and you accidentally like reach under to grab it and it just shoots the droid out, you know. I don't like that. The landing gear folds up nicely though. So plus about it can fold all the way out where the other ones you couldn't. I guess that's the advantage of having the smaller pieces. That's maybe why they did that. But yeah, like I said, it's longer. There's a new piece right here for where Saesee Tiin goes. You have this control panel, and then you have these pieces, which, as you can see, just that pieces, but they just put it all around, which I think looks pretty cool. And the back piece right here is different than they've done in the past. In the past, like Plo Koon's and all the others, there's like this, it's like a flag piece. See? But in Saesee Tiin's, it is just these 4x4 with this part flat with no studs piece, and then there's stickers. There are several stickers on this set. This same on the other side right here, and then there's this sticker, which I don't see why they can't just print that, because that's on a couple other sets, new and older sets. So they make it so much, I think they should just print that on there. But they have stickers here and here, and then this long thing is a sticker. And in the Striker class Starfighter Republic, this section of that ship is printed, so I thought that was kind of interesting, but this is not printed. But like I said, this is a new piece that I've seen. I haven't seen it before. It works a lot better than the old ones, I'll tell you that. And it looks cooler. It looks more realistic. More like the movies and the TV episodes. You get 4 flick-fire missiles with this. So I thought that's kind of cool. You got one here on the front. These can move just a little bit. Not too much. And then on the bottom, you have 2 stationary ones right here. You got one and right here. So I was actually surprised when I built this how it's very well built on the inside. There's like, everything's tightly packed. So I think it should be like $25 personally, but you know, I didn't mind paying the $30 once I built it. So, and then Saesee Tiin's lightsaber just clips right on the bottom here. So it just goes right in. So on the older Starfighters, they didn't have a spot for the lightsabers, but as they started making more and more of them, it kind of works. They have spots for them. And it kind of works as like a laser if you want to like zoom, you know. But that's it. You have the engines in the back here. One right here and one right here. The wings can fold up if you really wanted them to, but it works a lot better like this. And they cannot go any further because there is they have this little piece right here. So when you close it, it hits that right here. So it won't go any farther. So yeah, and then I'll show you Saesee Tiin going into the cockpit. He just fits right in. And then a cool feature I like about this is it's like a little escape pod kinda. This just comes right out of the Starfighter. So it's like his little escape pod. There's no guns or anything on it. He doesn't have his lightsaber and when he's in it, because that, again, excuse me, is on here. So this is a Starfighter without it. And then, like I said, right here, just clips right in. So I will show you the box now. Just a small square box. Picture of the Starfighter with the 3 characters. On the back, they just show the features of it, the landing gear, the Malevolence shooting at it. Obviously, the Malevolence is not included, otherwise that set would be sold out everywhere. And there's some more pictures of it. The instruction manuals are just like normal ones, and then on the back of the second one, or in the last few pages, again it shows the features and it has a little comic, shows him Evan Peel saying Saesee Tiin, and then it shows the malevolence, shoots off his Starfighter's wing, and he ejects himself in that cool escape pod thing. Has the other sets in the summer wave, and all of these are, except the Gungan sub, are on my channel, so if they're not uploaded yet, look for them. And these are all the characters in the wave. And then, I'm not sure why, but they put this comic, the Striker class Starfighter and the Fury class Interceptor, on the back of this instruction manual, because I know it's for the make your own comic, like the comic builder on Lego.com, but for some reason I think it should be like Saesee Tiin Starfighter on there. So that is the set, and if you have $30 and you're looking to buy a Lego set, I might not choose this one first, but definitely include it in your options when you're deciding.